Good day to you, Aries, and welcome to your reading with Meenakshi Tarot for the period of the 18th to the 24th of July. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If any part of this reading does resonate with you, then it was actually meant for you to hear. So I've just taken out some cards here for you, Aries. So this is for your Sun, your Moon, your Venus, and your Rising. Let us see here. First cards up, we have got Cornucopia. This is a beautiful, happy card about abundance and joy, fulfillment. Very happy card. You've got rest and rejuvenation. And you have got contract. Also another wonderful card to have. And underneath Cornucopia, you've got Death reversed. You have got the Ten of Cups. You've got the Eight of Wands, and underneath rest and rejuvenation, you have got the Six of Wands, you've got the Fool, you have got the Tower card. Underneath contract, you have got the Sagittarius energy here, you have got the Ace of Wands, and you have got the Two of Wands. So having a look here. So as you can see, quite an interesting spread that you have here. What does this have to say to us right now, Aries? What are you dealing with? What are you facing right now? You know, there's a lot of joy, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of contentment that is here in your life, Aries. But with this Death card in reverse, this is Scorpio energy, and you've got Sagittarius energy here. Some of you could be very resistant to change. Things are changing, and you most probably not wanting to change. You could be feeling very stuck in your ways, wanting to stay stuck in your ways, not wanting to move on, not wanting to embrace this change. And this change is actually a very happy change with this Ten of Cups and Eight of Wands. So there's this contentment in your life. There's this contentment not just with yourself, but with your surroundings, your family, friends. This is absolute bliss. It's a contentment that most people dream of having. And you have these beautiful messages. Eight of Wands is wonderful messages back and forth. There's communication. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness. But we see with this rest and rejuvenation card here, there's a call for you to maybe quiet your spirit, to take a little time out for meditation, to be calm, to be relaxed, to reassess yourself, to see where it is that you want to go towards. You know, it's a very important time. But we do have positive cards here. You've got the Six of Wands, you've got the Fool, but you've got the Tower. And as much as people may think the Tower is destructive, I think this is a very positive energy for you. Look, you are, we see you becoming more in tune with yourself. We see that you are having this celebration where people are recognizing your efforts. We see some of you could be traveling, starting something new, embarking on something new, maybe getting involved in a new relationship. And we see that you are most probably traveling, Aries. Some of you could be traveling, should be going to new places, trying something new, could be a new love situation, and something completely new for you. And it's something that you should embrace, this new opportunity. And you see that with this Tower energy, that even though you're going into something new, there's also this energy of learning new things about yourself and learning new things about other people and needing to transform yourself. This is a transformation energy. It tells me that there is change. There may be things that you didn't know, people that you have relied on that is not there for you anymore. So you're going into this new space, you know, of independence. We see with this contract card, some of you could very well be buying new property, starting a business. Some of you could even be talking divorce. But it's definitely something to do with a contract where something new is happening, where there's a contract that needs to be drawn. You got the Sagittarius energy here, so we're looking at balance, you creating balance for yourself. You know, Ace of Wands, new ideas coming towards you, new opportunities coming towards you, new growth coming towards you. With this Two of Wands, I mean, this is partnerships, you know, things that are bringing you more prosperity, just embracing your life and bringing this more towards you that you actually need. So we're seeing a lot of that coming through for you. So it's actually quite a great energy for you to have. I'm going to draw some more cards for you here, Aries, to see what is the rest of the message for you. So let's see, what does Tarot have for you here, Aries, the rest of the message. Okay, let's see here. You have got Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords. You have got the Two of Wands in reverse. You have got the Two of Cups in reverse. You have got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's a lot more that's going on here than meets the surface. And I'm going to also draw right now as well another set, because there seems to be a lot that is going on for you. And what flipped over is Death card again in reverse here. So you've got the Death card on the Death card, which is really you really not wanting to change. Some of you could need to change the way that you're doing things. It could be your work, even though there's a lot of admiration and a lot of appreciation for the work that you bring in, but there could be a situation where you need to literally change everything, and you need to go back to your core values, go back to what is important, and let go of holding on to these illusions. You have this Queen of Cups energy saying that it could be a love situation with this beautiful water energy. Water energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Could be a part of your chart as well, but also could be you being so loving and kind and having this love situation around you. But you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you've got the Ace of Wands twice in this reading. So we see that there could be an issue with ideas that are not working out for you. You could be in a situation where things are not as they're supposed to be. You could be facing with a lot of resistance in your life, where things are not really the way they are supposed to be. Some of you could be facing situations where there's a lot of frustration. There's delays. Some of you could be having delays with your travel plans, not being able to move on in your love situation. Some of you could be wanting to connect with somebody and it's just not happening. It's almost as a case of there's like a lot of frustration for some of you. Then we see here we've got the Nine of Wands, and you've got the Ten of Swords here on the Eight of Wands. Once again, there we're seeing betrayal. Some of you having to deal with betrayal. Yes, people might have people that you trusted is not there for you. You're feeling quite stressed out. You're feeling under pressure, unable to make decisions, but you need to really take some time out to rest. You need to take some time out to regroup. You need to take some time out to look at your financials. You know, there could have been a situation where there's been some false hope for you. There's been some a situation where things have just not worked out. There's just been a lot of pressure, closure in certain relationships where things have not worked out. That could have really made you very upset. With this Two of Wands in reverse, you have got the Four of Cups. Once again, we are seeing that some of you could be facing a lot of issues, and you know, it seems as though there's a lot of things that you don't want to face. It could be some of you are having to deal with unreliable partners, both in your personal relationship, in business as well, having to deal with that. And that could be making you feel very insecure with yourself if this is what you have to deal with. You could be also a case of realizing that there's been a lot of excess in your life, and some of you could have been just overdoing it with overindulgence, and there could have been some complacency as well. So some of you could be feeling very guilty about that. However, you know, you can't be so hard on yourself. You really can't be so hard about how things have been. But there seems to be the situation with the Two of Cups in reverse. You have got the Page of Pentacles. We see here that some relationships have been very difficult. Some of you could be dealing with the young earth energy here, and that is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some of you could just be having a situation where There's a little bit of chaos with your family relationships. Some of you could be having some problems with, moving forward, not understanding what's going on. Some of you could also have to deal with a younger person with regards to financial situations. You most probably had to be a little bit more methodical with how you are handling things. And it could have been a very difficult place for some of you to be in. We see that you have got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you have got the King of Pentacles. So once again, you're having the situation of having to deal with, some of you could have just put yourself into a self-enforced poverty situation. Some of you could have made some very bad decisions, could have had some bad judgment. There could have been you could have been involved in partnerships that were both greedy and insecure, and this could have affected you financially, and it's could have caused this problem in your financial situation. You could be having situations that are purely driven by greed, situations where people are only out for themselves, thinking about themselves, and there's no room for you to be a priority. So you've found yourself in the situation where you've been surrounded by a collective of greediness. So Aries, there's a lot of things that is not looking so good for you. There could be issues with inheritance for some of you, and you've got this King of Cups in reverse as well. So some of you could be dealing with discord within the family when it comes to money and finances, people expecting of you. There's just like people making promises that they're not keeping up. Some of you could have this water energy, and you've got the Queen and King of Cups, and the King of Cups is in reverse. So you need to look at being more balanced with your feminine and masculine love energies. And this is looking at, with this King of Cups energy, there's also water energy. So you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person in your space, and that could very well have something to do with the finances, where things are not the way they're supposed to be. You could be feeling very insecure. You could be dealing with somebody who is very immature and very destructive in their behavior. So you need to be very aware of that. So you've got this negative person in your space that is just crowding your space. And you need to be aware when it comes to finances that this is what is happening. You could be new ideas coming your way and dealing with somebody who's very arrogant, causing you a lot of sleepless nights and stress. Somebody who thinks too much of themselves, and they don't bring any peace and comfort to the relationship. So there's a lot of anguish here, Aries, that you are dealing with. A lot of negative situations that you're dealing with. And you got this card, the Six of Cups in reverse as well. And this could very well be, you being stuck in the past. You've been wanting to hold on to a past situation and a past relationship. And with that, you've got the Strength card, which is Leo energy. So some of you could be having a situation where maybe your relations with kids, you're having the situation, and you're wanting to keep the past alive, and some of you could be trapped in a situation because of a relationship maybe with somebody who's a Leo sign, or being stuck in a situation where because of children you are stuck in something, and people are just taking advantage of that. So you've got this, and what this says to me is that, if it's not a person per se with this Leo energy, it's about you realizing that nothing lasts forever, and you need to have the strength to move on. You've got this Infinity sign here. This Infinity sign tells us that life is so cyclic. You go through this, and you won't be stuck. You need to go through this. You need to face these demons that you have. You need to face these situations that you have, and so that you are able to move on. So I'm going to draw some cards now from the Sacred Traveler to see what further messages I have for you, Aries. Okay, Aries. You have got Navigating by the Stars. You have got Embracing Enthusiasm. And you have got Great Adventure. So even though you are facing a lot of this negativities in your life, this is very important that you rather tune into yourself and get a better, sort of like a heads up of where it is that you want to be. Find what makes you happy. Where does your contentment, where does your peace, where does your bliss lie? and move towards that, taking one step at a time, moving towards your path. It's about you embracing peace and joy and happiness in your life, and not allowing bitterness to take over, and realizing that in life, in order to be where you want to be, you may need to take risks. You may need to take risks to go and expand your life, to find your truth about where it is that you want to be, and not being stuck in a negative situation. So Aries, I'm going to now draw you a card from the Starseed Oracle and see what is the grounding message, the message that you need your empowerment message here. Some of you are going through some very difficult situations, and you can use the tarot to guide you going forward. I'm a true believer in using tarot to guide me. I mean, combined with having the divinity within your life and the spirituality within your life, these are roadmaps. Tarot is a roadmap to help you make better choices moving forward. So the card we have here is the weight of the world, boundaries. So some of you have been trying so hard to do everything for everybody and be there for everybody. Some of you have forgotten yourself and your dreams and your goals, and all you've been doing is trying to make other people happy and do things for other people. It's as though you've been carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders. And you need to remember that you also need to look after your own well-being, Aries. You can't just worry about everybody else. I actually had this card too in one of the other signs as well. And I also said to them there that, when you get on the airplane, the instructions from the air hostess is, if there is a problem and the masks fall down, you put a mask on yourself first, and then you help your fellow passengers. And right now, this is what you need to do. You need to help yourself first, Aries. You can't go and help the world if you have not helped yourself. You need to make sure that you are in a strong space, that you are feeling empowered. Right now, some of you could be feeling as though your energy fields are depleted. You need to look at how you are doing things. Are you doing things in a sustainable manner? Or are you allowing yourself to get caught up in the world's problems? You need to be able to establish boundaries for yourself. Know what is important. You need to be healthy both physically and emotionally. And you need to really just allow yourself to wake up. Wake up. You need to wake up to yourself. You need to nourish yourself. You need to look at meditation. You need to look at doing some breathing exercises, taking a walk out in nature, exercising in nature. Just become one with yourself and allow yourself to reinvigorate your energy. And you will find that as you can pick yourself up, you can start again, and you can find yourself, and just give yourself the space and time. Remember, let go of what is not yours to carry, and live, Aries. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and if you were able to resonate with this reading, please remember to subscribe to my channel and to share my channel with your friends. So until next time, Aries, please take care and goodbye.